Worry the rest of the field, but he's up against Cristo Reyes, the Spaniard, who was the top performer in round one, an average just over 100 himself, and a 6-1 defeat of Dean Winstanley. Hit 3/4 of his darts at doubles and 3 180s to boot. There was even a sequence of 10 perfect darts from Cristo in that match. 180, 180, 81 in 2 darts, and then kicked off the next leg with 2 treble 20s for a 140. Not a 9-darter. Still haven't seen one since Gibraltar 2013 on the European Tour. We've had 49 professional 9-darters since then. Maybe this is the weekend we see one again. Dan Dawson in the commentary box for this one. 2 very capable players are producing a perfect leg of darts. Mike Lawrence alongside me to see if they can.
Well, Cristo Reyes did hit a 9-darter on the Players' Championship earlier this year in Barnsley. And yes, a very dangerous opponent, fresh from the World Cup of Darts, where he partnered Antonio Alcinas of Spain. Kim Huybrechts, of course, representing Belgium at that same tournament.
First leg, Kim to throw first. Game on.
And it was the Belgians that did for the Spanish at the World Cup, of course. Although it was 2-0 after the singles game, so there was no need for a doubles match. And these two didn't face each other. Cristo
48.
lost his match against Ronnie, the other Huybrechts brother, who didn't make it through the European qualifiers for this tournament on Thursday night.
$140.
And yes, Huybrechts will know he'll need to be at his very best, and
$140.
having seen what Dave Chisnell just produced, the best performance of the tournament so far. Huybrechts will want to do similar, having only reached one quarter-final of the European Tour.
41.
That was in Gibraltar. Other than that, in fact, a second quarter-final in Venray as well, where he lost to Jamie Caven.
100.
Has lifted a European trophy, the Dutch Masters in 2013, Kim Huybrechts.
Yeah, cut for a quality field to do so as well. Beat
59.
MVG in the semi-finals. And saw off Brendan Dolan in the final. Biggest win of Huybrechts' career, that.
58.
Beat MVG at the Grand Slam last year as well with that 9-dart leg. Has made a major final at the Players' Championships. Was beaten by Phil Taylor.
91. Kim, you require 155.
It's on. It's still on.
117.
Needed the double 19. Cristo Reyes back on 170. It's on. It's still on.
145.
Well, good effort on the big outshots from both players. As it is, Huybrechts is splitting it, I think, so 6 for double 16 here. Apologies, double 14, double 7.
Shots in the first leg, Kim Huybrechts. Second leg, Cristo to throw first.
Chasing them around the houses.
You know, I think to be fair, he probably has gone for the 6, but he's aimed sort of the wire where it's with the 10, because he knows it's the 6 of the 10 and he's got a dart at a double.
140.
But all that matters is Kim Huybrechts is up and running here at this International Darts Open.
100.
With Simon Whitlock or Daryl Gurney awaiting the winner in tomorrow's 3rd round. Whitlock against Gurney, the last match of the evening session here in Riesa.
It could be pretty lively in here by that time.
43.
The German crowds do love Simon Whitlock as well. They're a sucker for someone with silly hair and a beard.
96.
Yes, often see a few Simon Whitlocks lookalikes who follow him around the tournaments here in Germany.
$99. $134.
Cristo Reyes, new to the PDC. First ever tournament was the World Championships. Had that great run to the last 16 and That's 120 scored, so that leaves him 99.
140.
Stayed up there. Thought he might have switched down to the 19s, but he evidently fancied the lie of it.
93. Cristo, you require 79.
So 79 for Cristo Reyes. 2 darts. And he pins it with the second at double 11. It's one apiece here. Yeah, Cristo Reyes' run in the World Championships meant that he shot up from nowhere, literally nowhere, so far up the rankings that he earns himself 29. A tour card for the next 2 years. We could see something similar happen now that the Grand Slam of darts has been revamped, as Cristo flies in a couple of treble ones. Yeah, now that it's a ranking tournament, they've changed the criteria. There are going to be 8 BDO players invited. We know that Martin Adams is going to come over and have a go at it.
Yes, really. Put the cat among the pigeons.
Or the wolf.
The wolf, yes, very good. With that, the new entry criteria for the Grand Slam of darts. Really looking forward to that.
Be some week in Wolverhampton, that.
Well, it's already a fantastic tournament, but
60.
Bit of extra spice.
Yeah, definitely.
But if somebody from the BDO goes a long way in that, that's genuine ranking money that they get. So, say they did a Scott Waits and they went and won it, then that money goes on their ranking. Suddenly, they could find themselves right up there in the PDC rankings. What if Martin Adams did it? What if he did? It's a tour card for you, Martin. Come on, Wolfie. You can't play those pro tours in Barnsley and Wigan. You could be one of these.
37.
Well, there we go. You see, this is absolute world-class level schmoozing from some of the PDC Europe officials, just making sure the walk-on girls are all right.
140. Give me a
fascinating insight
43.
to the behind-the-scenes action, but plenty of action on stage here.
97.
Sets that up nicely. Kim Huybrechts. He's going to get 2 darts at a double to hold his throw and make it 2-1.
$59. Give me require 46.
Should be able to slam off that dart there.
Yeah,
just glided in next to it. Kim Huybrechts, 2-1.
Game on.
Well, yeah, I think going back to Martin Adams accepting that invitation for the Grand Slam as Cristo Reyes looks to fill it up and does. First 1080 of the match. Because he had always declined the invitations in the past, I think
43.
When this came up, there was so much speculation, especially on social media, that he had to sort of come out and make it clear that he was this year accepting, which I think took quite a few people by surprise.
41.
Having resisted for so long those invitations.
A new era. New era of cooperation between the codes of
40.
darts. Let there be singing and rejoicing. We're all one big tungsten family. As Cristo Reyes, one of the newest members of the family, hits a ton 40. He's down to a finish. Looking to level things up with the Premier League star, Kim Huybrechts.
99. Cristo, you require 140.
Ton would do nicely for him.
100.
And a ton is what he gets.
Yes, Huybrechts well behind in this leg. And Reyes has time to
Cristo, you require
pick off
40.
this 40 for a level game at 2 apiece.
Aim shot and a full flag. Cristo
There
Reyes.
it is.
Punch
Punch of the air from Cristo
Third
Reyes.
time of asking. Hits the double top.
60. $100. $100.
Steady tons coming in
100
from both players in this leg.
Huybrechts looking to fill it up.
140.
Ton 40 keeps his nose in front in this one.
$100.
Oh, level pegging. There's not much between these two at all in this one. Cristo's performance in the opening round did suggest that he'd
60.
give Kim a tough game here. And he is certainly delivering on that promise. In the treble again. And again.
135. Give me a recall, 141.
It was a great pick-off by Reyes, with Huybrechts poised
60.
on 141, so Cristo can come back for a break of throw against the number 12 seed here. Double 18 now, and hits double 18
Cristo Reyes
for a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, and a first break of throw in this one. Kim Huybrechts
6 leg,
under
Cristo
pressure
to
now.
throw first. Game on.
I've just had my bubble burst slightly here in that I've had a word in my ears tell me that BDO players won't actually have their money count towards a ranking.
123.
Cristo settles for a 1-2-3. So it wouldn't necessarily mean that Wolfie would just suddenly be gifted a tour card if he won it.
58.
Oh, it was a nice idea.
It was a lovely theory.
It was a nice idea.
Just make do with an absolute wedge of sweaty cash to take back home with it.
140.
Kim under real pressure here. He's just getting a little bit frustrated now.
96.
I've seen a number of games go the distance this afternoon.
56.
Yes, all the seeds eventually prevailing, but having to go all the way did
95.
Brendan Durden, Robert Thornton and Justin Pipe.
And, of course, Benito van der Pas against Mensur Suljevic.
Yes, of course, yes.
It has been nervy progress for the seeded players. And it looks like if Kim Huybrechts is going to make it through to the last 16, he is not going to have a serene glide through to the final day's action.
Cristo
Here in Riesa.
82.
82 for Cristo Reyes. He'll look at the bullseye to start with. He was looking at the bull, I promise. Now, I think he has to go for the 12s here with Kim on a finish. Treble 12 leaves double 13. Single 12 leaves the bull. 9 leaves nothing at all.
Such a shame, isn't it? Get yourself into that position and then miss the big number.
42. Give me a require 152.
What a killer this would be. Kim Huybrechts.
Oh,
my word. 152 checkout, breaks straight back. Cristo not even giving himself a dart at the bullseye, which he really should have done. But
game on.
Kim Huybrechts making him pay.
Oh, you can see Cristo just having a wry smile to himself. But he has been done there. And Huybrechts now truly up and running, you feel. And wanting to get the job done against this tricky Spanish opponent. The other two seeds through this afternoon rather more comfortably. Dave Chisnall whitewashing Matthew Edgar, and Steve Beaton seeing off Mark Barilli 6-1 at the start of the afternoon.
37.
Well, you see, not a great deal in the averages. Both of these guys really could do with up in that first 9 average. 92 and 93 overall is respectable
100.
without being spectacular. But it does show how evenly matched they've been so far in this
60.
one. Kim Huybrechts has the advantage of throwing first, though. Essentially a race to 3 now.
$91. Give me require 124.
I'll just set up the shot here.
92.
Didn't need to go the bullseye route, so he will be back looking at double 16 for a 4-3 lead. All Cristo can do is try and apply some pressure, and that doesn't really help him. Grimace from the man from Tenerife.
40. Give me require 32.
Double 16 then.
Aim
No
shot
message for Kim
seventh play.
Huybrechts.
Kim Huybrechts. He played Cristo to throw first. Game on.
And looking a bit more comfortable, Huybrechts on stage now, and maybe throwing just a little bit quicker as well. Not that he's ever any slouch, but here comes Reyes, still very much in it.
140.
Ton 40 to kick off the 8th leg.
Well, he's looked very good on double 16 as Kim
100.
Huybrechts. He's hit it the last 3 legs he's won. He's 4 out of 7 on his doubles. Does include that magic 152 finish. Here comes Cristo. And there's another 180. That's his second of the match. Is Kim going to throw one back at him?
140.
Just the ton 40.
Well, the crowd here at the Saxon Arena been served up some real fine fare
95.
on the Ocker this afternoon, and still plenty more to come this evening, I'm sure. And then throughout tomorrow, the 3rd round, the quarter-final, the semi and
60.
the final
Cristo,
all
you
played
require 86.
on the Sunday of these European Tour events. But Reyes on 86 to make us all square again at 4 apiece. Double 16,
Aim shot the
as
8th
cool
play.
as you like
Cristo.
from the Spaniard.
I'm for Kim to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, it's been a good afternoon of darts. Some close games, tight ones. There's been some very, very good performances here and there.
137.
Justin Pike was very impressive. Dave Chisholm, as we've already mentioned. And these two, oh, it's difficult to pick a winner. Huybrechts
60.
obviously the favourite, but not by much, I would suggest. There you see, 50% finishing for Cristo Reyes, 57
99.
for Kim.
Yeah, it's not a lot of difference there. Not a lot of difference in the actual overall averages either. 93, 94. The pair of them average, so
30.
really is all set up for us to go to another 11th leg decider yet again this afternoon, you feel.
48.
Just 48, but Cristo not really in a position to punish Kim. Even a maximum doesn't get him level.
59. 97.
Leaves him Shanghai to go within a leg of the last 16.
58. Give me require 120.
Well, it's been a leg to forget for Cristo Reyes. Maybe he's already thinking about the next one.
88.
Well, I don't know what happened there, but it's just slipped out of his hand, I think.
Trying to work that out myself and couldn't quite figure it out. Whatever happens, he's left himself double 16, which he has been very reliable on so far in this match.
32.
And he hits it for a 4th time, and he's 1 leg away. Cristo Reyes, a hold of throw, takes us to a deciding leg.
10th leg, Cristo to throw first. Game on. $140. 44.
An absolute gift for Cristo there from Kim.
Yeah, he can hopefully pile on here to make sure he's down to a finish first and take us all the way to a decider.
You see the averages there. Cristo just shading it.
140.
But they're still, you know, in the 90s, so it's on average taking 6 visits to complete a leg. That's why it looks like we're going all the way to a deciding 11th leg as Cristo Reyes fires in his 3rd maximum, so he will take a bit of momentum into this deciding leg if he can see off this 41.
57. Cristo, you require 41.
For a potential 11 darter.
A real quality display here from Cristo Reyes. 8-8 to take us all the way to another 11th leg decider.
11th and final leg, Kim to throw first. Game on.
And it's Huybrechts with advantage of throwing first, and he'll want to fill this treble 20 bet up. An early switch.
98.
See, look at those legs won by Cristo Reyes. 3 15 darters, an 11 darter, a 12 darter. All right, there's been the odd scrappy leg in there. That 9th one particularly, he didn't put Huybrechts under any pressure whatsoever.
60.
But the ones where he's throwing well, he's throwing very, very well indeed. He needs to find another one of those legs here. But Kim may not give him the opportunity because he's fired in just his 2nd maximum of the match, but he's done it just when he wants it.
Yeah, a little fist pump as he walked back from the oche. Kim Huybrechts knows how big that score
41.
was at this time. And another poor visit from Reyes. Here we go again. Back-to-back 180s. Right on cue, the deciding leg of the game.
That's exactly what Justin Pipe did, didn't it, in the deciding leg of his match with James Wilson. Back-to-back 180s to set up the match-winning shot. Cristo Reyes is 357 points behind. Now, I don't care if you're Michael van Gerwen, you don't close that gap in a hurry. I think he may know the game is up. Just the ton. Kim Huybrechts looking at 43 for the match.
Double 16, 8-8 now.
27.
Well, he does have plenty of time. Reyes still on 300. And a 3rd round matchup between either Simon Whitlock and Daryl Gurney awaits Kim Huybrechts if he can take out this 8-8. Good marker, slight adjustment along the oche. Too much adjustment, 4-4, gets it. A 6-5 win, another really high quality game. Cristo Reyes, I'm sure we're going to be seeing much more of him in the future. He's already put in some decent performances on the PDC, and they're pushing the number 12 seed Kim Huybrechts all the way. Kim Huybrechts kisses the dartboard. We'll hear a few words from him, and then we'll bring out final match of the afternoon. The 2 players on the stage, Ian White and Mickey Mansell, coming up next.
Right to the wire we go
in a couple of minutes.
action. That just shows you the quality of the play here this afternoon. But our winner, Kim Huybrechts. Kim, just very briefly, as we're running very close and very tight on time, but I have to say, the final leg, the 2 back-to-back 180s, must have been the turning point.
Yeah, I needed them. Cristo was playing really good. I was 1 leg in front, and then every time he had a 140, 180 to make it 4-4, 140, 180 to make it a 5-5. So I needed to do something special in the last leg, and I did. So happy with the win. Cristo's a really good player, so happy with that win.
We're really pleased too. We can't wait to see you in the next round. The Hurricane, Kim Huybrechts, everybody.